Come out of the box.
Hello, YouTube. Cheers, and welcome to The Basement. My name is Bruce Lively.
And I'm D-Boy Slim.
And The Basement is the first daily hip-hop debate show. From Tuesday through Friday, we tackle the most intriguing topics in hip-hop culture and the world around it. So welcome back, Basement family. And with the exclusive interview we had with Little Bling last week, we missed a City Wreckin Wednesday. We're not just gonna look over that. We're gonna go two back-to-back, today and tomorrow. Today, we make the first installment, City Wreckin Wednesdays, with a crazy one. Compton versus New Orleans.
Choose your sides now.
Tomorrow's a surprise. And you know how it goes. We take the two cities, use whatever criteria we think will put our city on top. From the rappers, the business minds, the history, cultural influences, even the slang. Whatever we think. As always, City Wreckin Wednesdays is brought to you by the Fleetwood Spice Collection. For a spice-changing experience, give the Fleetwood Spice Collection a try. Big, bold flavors, unlike anything you've tried before.
Tasty.
The Fleetwood Spice Collection, it's time to change your spice. So today's question? Compton versus New Orleans. City Wreckin Wednesday, let's go.
We back.
What's
going on out there, YouTube?
Hope you had a nice weekend.
As Bruce alluded to in the intro, we're coming at y'all 2 times for missing last week. City Wreckin.
City Wreckin Wednesdays. I hope y'all liked that live show we did Saturday too. It's a test run.
So today, without further ado, I got with Bruce and I told him, listen, I'm gonna hold down Compton, man. It's long overdue. You know, we've been to New York, we did the Midwest, we've done down south in Atlanta. But let's be honest, man. Legendary, historic, iconic, all associated with the artists that have come out of Compton.
Which means I took New Orleans. Also legendary, also historic, game-changing. You'll see in just a second.
Now, before I get into the artists that I chose to speak about from Compton, I just want to set out the criteria that I set out, which is the reason I picked these guys. First of all, in just about every era that you can trace back to hip hop, mid 80s, late 80s, early 90s, mid 90s, late 90s, early 2000s, mid 2000s, now, Compton not only had a footprint and not only put footprints in the sand, but they dominated.
They dominated
a few eras. And one could make the argument that they're dominating now if you look at the guy Kendrick Lamar. One could easily make that argument now.
True.
So without further ado, I mentioned Kendrick Lamar. Let's go back. There is no mention, and I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm gonna go right in. There is no mentioning Compton without saying the name Dr. Dre. That's synonymous with saying Compton. Let's just be honest. NWA, arguably the best group of all time. Where does it start with Dre? I mean, the producer of that legendary group went on with the Death Row. You go to the Death Row era. That's him. You know, some would say the godfather of the sound of the West Coast. That's MC8. That's Dr. Dre. Spawned sounds such as Warren G, who if many don't know, it's his brother through marriage. You ask Warren G, who taught him how to make a beat? Who taught him how to produce? He'll tell you that was watching Dr. Dre. Bought out MCs such as Snoop, Dog Pound, Lady of Rage. These are all products of Dr. Dre. Besides the fact, on his own, he put out one of the, if not arguably, the best hip-hop album of all time in the Chronic. That came, I think it debuted in 92. To this day, certified platinum over 5 times. What more can we say? Let Me Ride was on that. Ain't Nothing But a G Thing. Historic, classic hip-hop music. West Coast sound, classic. What more could I say about Dr. Dre? How about his partner? Born and Raised. The boys in the hood are always hard. You come talking that trash, we'll pull your car.
Here they go.
Eazy-e, the original gangster from Compton. Another iconic, legendary figure. As I told Bruce before the show, some may talk about his rap skills, and let's not forget he was responsible for bringing out Bone Thugs and Harmony. The joint he had that peaked at 42 on the billboards, real motherfucking G's, real Compton City G's if you wanted the edit version. But if you like us, you like the real stuff, authentic. That's what it was. That's when Dr. Dre decided to go do his own thing, and NWA was all but broken up, and he was telling them, I'm the original gangster from Compton. And as a matter of fact, Dr. Dre, I still get paid off of Dr. Dre, which was a fact. Eazy-e, rest in peace. Like I said, legendary. Y'all remember the NWA days. He was the most charismatic. Did his numbers with the album Easy Does It. That was his most successful album to date. Eazy-e. I can go into now, and like I said, it's all about eras. That's late 80s. I told you about Dr. Dre. That's early 90s to mid 90s. We can go into early 2000s with The Game. Yeah, his album went 5 times platinum. Y'all remember, This Is How We Do It, Hate It or Love It, Put You on the Game, 5 times platinum with that one. It's when he was with G-Unit, and yes, again, the aftermath fold with Dr. Dre. It's Compton, y'all.
Yeah.
But it wasn't only Dr. Dre throughout the 90s, because you had Quick, who went platinum in his own right, did his own thing, another Compton alumni. Born and raised in Compton, Tonight, that was a platinum effort.
There's nothing that can be said about that. These are all facts. Dre. Dre, Dr. Dre. Now, when I go with my criteria, which is going to be business acumen and hip-hop cultural influence, you got one, Dre. I'm gonna say Master P, the original ice cream man to businessman to label owner with no major help. No Iveen, no majors. The first, not even Puffy did that. He had Arista, if you guys remember. The first to make his own artwork. The first to use his own studio, make his own masters, produce them, send them to the radio, and sell them at Best Buy. Master P. Baby, who took his blueprint, made Cash Money, and influenced the entire culture till now with Bling Bling. As a matter of fact, if you go to the Webster's Dictionary and look up Bling Bling, it's in there. It's a word. If that's influence, if that's not influence, I'm not sure what is. If that's not business acumen, I'm not sure what is. And his protege, Lil Wayne with YMCMB, who has acts like Drizzy, Drake, the biggest right now. Let's start here. Cash Money. Well, let's start at the beginning. No Limit. Mystical. Great rapper. Ask Busta Rhymes. He knows. If Busta Rhymes is on your top 10 or one of your favorites like he is mine, he'll tell you Mystical is right there with him. He did a couple songs with him. Go check them out. Is They Wildin' With Us? And What You Want, What You Need. Listen to those songs and tell me if they not snap. Period. Hands down. Mystical with Bounce Back. Okay? Mystical on the nah. Master P took this label from ice cream sacks in his pocket to a multi-million-dollar label with zero input from a major, the first one. Okay, Beats by the Pound, crazy. But then there was Cash Money, who took the blueprint and was out of here. These people, Juvenile, BG, you don't remember the fact that for about 10 straight years, that was the only thing you heard on the radio. They changed the music. Manny Fresh is actually upset that he changed music so much because he said everything sounds like his beats now. And he's right, because that's called influence. That's called influence. But there's also one named Lil Wayne. Before we get to his company, YMCMB, we're going to talk about the guy who right now has 459 million views.
459 million views.
For his song Mirror with Bruno Mars. With 222 million views for Drop the World with Eminem. Who, if you can find me a song that's less than 200 million, it's only because you're looking at the wrong person's site. Go to his Vivo. I challenge you to find someone with more. Yes, even Kendrick Lamar. You may say, well, I don't think he's that good a rapper. Well, I'll tell you what, there's only 300 million people in America. And 459 million people think that he's that good. There was a time that you couldn't turn on the radio and not hear him.
You want to talk good?
Wait a minute.
Let's talk good.
I'm not done.
Let's talk good.
There's 5 Grammys for this one guy. 252 nominations and 68 actual awards for this one guy. And I'm almost done.
Kendrick already halfway caught him.
I'm not done. I'm just talking about the business acumen and influences. Yes, Dre, the man. But I gave you 2 that changed the world. Not only did Lil Wayne do his thing, but he has YMCMB, which has people like Drake, Miss Anaconda, Nicki Minaj. Do I need to say more? He had Currency. Oh, by the way, who's also from New Orleans. You might say that they can't rap it, they don't have the skills that the people on the coasts do. You're wrong.
You're wrong.
Listen to Currency. These are the facts, but the influence, business acumen, it cannot be denied. And if you need one more beat maker who's making moves and who can still rap and who has lyrics, Jay Electronica. Listen to Exhibit A. Listen to Exhibit C. I'm sorry. That's my criteria. And the one Dr. Dre doesn't surpass all those that I just named.
It doesn't, but you know who does? Like I mentioned, DJ Quick. Who time, and you want to talk about a beat maker, that's also nice on the mic. You're talking about DJ Quick. People blood and crip all over the map now. What's Lil Wayne again?
Fake blood?
Yeah, I seem like I believe him pulling out a blood rag on TV in front of the news lady. You had MC8, who came out with straight, if y'all remember the movie Menace to Society, that was his song, Straight Up Menace, that kind of made the soundtrack. Also had the We Come Strap, which was a gold effort, had Method Man and Redman on the joint. Kendrick Lamar, not only did he go platinum with The Recipe in the Mad Good Kid out in the Mad City, not only did he go 4 times platinum with that, but the one right after that is where he won a couple of Grammys. And once again, it's Compton at the forefront of the game. Like I said, and that was my criteria. In every era they've dominated, their influence and impact, it may be immeasurable at this point. It's not only Dr. Dre. The kids that's come way after Dr. Dre still carrying the tradition, still felt across the map. Compton tradition is being held. They do nothing short of classic and iconic. Y'all let us know what y'all think. Leave in the comments.
Leave in the comments who won, who do you think wins, and give us the reasons why. The reason why we want you to leave it in the comments because we shout you out. I was gonna read a bunch, but we're so short on time. I'm just gonna say these names. Hands on Thompson, thank you, man. Wadi Umi, you already know. Howard Pryor, thank you. You know we appreciate all of y'all. Calico 313. All right, Calico 313. Okay, thank you. D-Jack 420. Okay, D-Jack 420. Thank you. All of y'all, thank you very much, man. We appreciate every single comment. Keep leaving them. We'll keep shouting you out. Press that subscribe button.
Like I said, we coming right back tomorrow with another city record. You know? Till the next time, we out of here.
Peace.